Welcome to my 4-minute challenge guide featuring Olaf, the Berserker. Alright, so for runes we go AD Quints, Armor Pen Reds, and Cooldown Blues. Olaf doesn't need Lifesteal runes as his W does help him sustain in the jungle. And now I think a great question would probably be, why do I take Armor Penetration over attack damage? Armor Penetration makes his Q do more damage to champions, they also make his auto attacks hurt more, and the only thing that doesn't really scale with it is his true damage, but if you're only adding 9 AD, that's only about 4 more true damage. And he does get 40 to 80 attack damage from his ultimate, so you're not really missing much. So for items you can start Doran's Blade. I don't like to because I like to go to Spirit of Ancient Golem Rush so I can get more gold. And then we're going to go Solari because it's a great item on Olaf as it does give him hit point resist and cooldown reduction. Next we go Spirit Visage as it does synergize with his W and it also caps us at 40% cooldown reduction. Then after we go Randuin's for those nasty AD carries, and the last item is Warmog's Armor as it does synergize with Olaf's W and his Spirit Visage. For Masters I do go 2 and 28 just because the defense tree is super OP and has a lot to offer. For skill orders we do max out Q as it does give us great clears, and second would be our E since it is our second best damage source, and the last is of course our W. Alright, so for some tips for creeping in the jungle, most of the time you want to be half health, since your auto attacks do have more attack speed when you're lower health, so you want to use your E to not finish off creeps but to do damage to yourself. And you won't die because of lifesteal from your W. When you have blue, spam Qs as much as you can, and when you don't have blue buff, be conservative about throwing your Qs. And since you want to be low while farming, the only time you should use your health pots is if you're going to go gank. So my mindset is probably 80% farming and 20% ganking. The reason I like to farm more than gank more is because Olaf's clears are really fast. With the AoE from his Q, the attack speed increase from his W and passive, and the true damage coming from his E, you know it's going to be fast. His ganking mindset should be counter ganks, over extended lanes, and long lanes. So if you see a situation happening or about to happen, that's your cue to make a move. The reason these long lanes usually work best for Olaf is because Olaf has much more room to spam his Qs more. Enemy laners won't be close to their towers, so Olaf has more room to go ham, and you can use Ghost to chase people down. Alright, next let's talk about Olaf's ganking combo. Alright, so your first skill should probably be your Q. Always try to throw it at max range and try and make it land behind them, so that you can pick it up later. Once you get in melee range, use your true damage, and once you start auto-attacking, activate your W. And if you feel that any crowd control is coming, use your ultimate, or if you're already in melee range, use your ultimate for more damage. Make sure that when you're trying to chase them down, to pick up your axes as it does reset your Q, and situations to use your ghost are when you need to get into melee range. Let's talk about the role of Olaf in a team fight. He's basically a bruiser with high amounts of base damage. His role in a team fight is to soak up damage while dealing damage and to peel for his carries. He is not an initiator for the team fights because he doesn't provide any hard amounts of CC, so let someone else initiate and you are follow-up. Although Sivir plus Olaf is a great combo as Olaf can chase people down with his Qs and perma-slow them. Alright, so let's talk about how to team fight with Olaf. The concept is, you have to go ham, but you have to also know when to back up. So in this team fight, I see that Orianna is going to be locked down for some time. Now, I think we can kill Orianna if I keep going on her. But then I realized she's made some distance, and if I kept chasing her, I'd probably die from Varus and Annie. And I might not have killed her, so I'm not going to take that risk. So now that that plan backfired, I have to peel for my teammates and see whoever they're focusing. Alright, so let's answer the question, who should Olaf focus? Olaf should focus the most vulnerable target that is closest to him. As you can see, Varus does look pretty juicy, but he gets away, so the next target is probably going to be Orianna. She makes some distance, so it's probably going to be Annie. Remember, in teamfights, Olaf's weakness is to get kited, so don't get baited into going super ham. Alright, thank you for watching my Olaf guide, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you actually did enjoy this guide, I think you guys would enjoy my Vi guide and an upcoming Wukong guide. I will put an annotation when it comes out for you guys to click it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.